Prince Charles to follow in Queen's footsteps as expert points at Commonwealth threat. Prince Charles is set to follow his mother in supporting the Commonwealth, one expert said, as he highlighted the one reason that could lead some countries to break away from the 54-strong group beloved by the Queen. Fears Prince Charles' accession to the throne may have a negative impact on the Commonwealth have been quashed by a constitutional expert. Dr. Bob Morris, Honorary Senior Research Associate at UCL's Constitution Unit, believes the Prince of Wales has provided plenty of evidence he is committed to the Commonwealth. The constitutional expert told Express.co.uk, there is no current reason to believe that he will not follow his mother in supporting the Commonwealth. He has travelled widely in the Commonwealth himself and has considerable knowledge about and understanding of its members. Nothing in his most recent speech on the subject at the annual Commonwealth Day service at Westminster Abbey on 8 March 2021 suggested otherwise. In his speech, broadcasted during a BBC special taking place in lieu of the annual service at the Abbey, the Prince of Wales said the Commonwealth has been a cornerstone of my life for as long as I can remember. Dr. Morris believes the Union is currently not at risk of losing members. However, he conceded the issues of slavery and racism may create frictions. He said, it is true that in the past members have left the Commonwealth, South Africa, the Maldives and the Gambia, but all have, the first after 33 years, rejoined. I am not aware that there is current talk about the prospects of any countries leaving the Commonwealth. While individual departures cannot be ruled out, there are few reasons to leave a club whose rules rest lightly on the members but which offers a diplomatic milieu for former settler countries at one end of a broad spectrum through enormous countries like India and Nigeria to very small Pacific states and even to two countries, Mozambique and Rwanda, that were never formally part of the British Empire. A factor that might become more important for some countries that experienced slavery is a reluctance to continue a relationship with countries that did not, and who they may feel persist in alleged racist behavior that they find abhorrent and demeaning. On the other hand, staying in the Commonwealth gives such countries a respected platform to urge their views and call others to account. As is remarked, it is the very diversity of the Commonwealth that is a strength. The Commonwealth was first created in 1926 when, during a conference attended by Britain and the Dominions, the attendees owed allegiance to the British sovereign but agreed the United Kingdom did not rule over the Union. In 1949, after a Commonwealth Prime Ministers' meeting in London, it was decided republics could be part of the Union of Nations, sanctioning the birth of the modern Commonwealth. Today, the Commonwealth is composed of 54 countries, some of which, like Rwanda and Mozambique, have had no historical ties with the British Empire. The Queen took over as head of the Commonwealth in 1952, following the death of her father King George VI. In 2018, she appointed the Prince of Wales as her designated successor to take over her role at the end of her reign. The Queen became the longest-serving British monarch in September 2015, when she surpassed the reign of her great-great-grandmother Victoria. Next year, she will celebrate her 70th year on the throne with a 4-day bank holiday weekend. Among the events planned to celebrate the Platinum Jubilee, there are a special Trooping the Colour Parade, a pageant and a concert at Buckingham Palace. The celebrations will start on June 2, the anniversary of the Queen's coronation, and will end on June 5. While the Queen will take center stage in the celebrations, she will likely be joined by both her close relatives and wider family on a number of events. Among them there will be the Derby at Epsom Downs and the service of Thanksgiving.